My name is Matthew. This is my project. I called it Little Unknown Creatures for fun. And my concept was moving from the annoying box, my last project. I just wanted to work with electronics as well, so just the use of movement and just having that interaction with the viewer. I can just play with the object, the piece. So I started off with little pieces of wood that I shaped, because my idea was to form little creatures that would just move around and sort of freak you out, because you don't really know what they're about, and they just stand there and move, and you don't really know what's going on. So I made those little pieces of wood, all different shapes, that I vacuum formed, so that made little shelves. And then I had the little base and added legs. In every single one of them, in 5 of them, there's little vibrating motors that moves around. And so and they all sit on a base that's holding up the power. So here you have the concept of the base. Tape isn't ideal, but it works for now. So you have the positive end battery connecting to one plate, the negative to the other one. And I just make a big base, just add a lot of them. Leave that aside. So each positive and negative end of the motor are connected to different pair of legs. So when you just drop them, you start that one instead. That one doesn't work. Oh. Batteries are a bit dying right now, but as you can see, it just moves around and just makes the motor spins. They worked a lot. Oh, there you go. That one's going around. And for some reason, one battery is enough to make more than one of them work. That one's a bit bigger, and that one's even bigger. And they just happen to make a little noise on the sheet, because that one, as you can see, is just hollow and it's still a bit flexible. Those are sheets of aluminum, so they conduct the power. And as you were able to hear, they just make that little noise that some people will find very annoying, that I really like. I just love everything that annoys, and I could just spend all day listening to it, as someone would listen to it for a second and just walk out because they couldn't stand it. So I've been through that. And I love how the simple motion of the vibrating motors create a way bigger one. Like in this one, it just really spins around, but it just makes it move because of the lag and the inspiration. And as influences, I don't really have. I've been in the arts field for a while, and I really like Andy Goldsworthy, how he works with what he has. It just goes to a place and looks around and finds something inspiring. So I like that kind of idea, that I didn't pay for any of the wood. I just found it in the scrap shop, that big pieces of wood that people wouldn't use, that I found that I could make something out of it. So all the wood was free. I already had the wire, so I only bought the motors, the plastic, and the metal. And another influence would be Tony Cragg. He works with a lot of organic forms, and that's something I like as well. So just, as you can see, they're all kind of rounded shapes. And that's something else, that if you're going to vacuum form something, you need the rounded shape, otherwise it's just going to get stuck and you won't be able to stick it out. And for challenges, I had a hard time connecting the motors because they're so small. But that, again, the thing that, again, why they were so small, so I was able to work in a smaller scale and make many of them that would just interact with each other. I also like the transparency, because if you're close enough, you can actually see a motor spin, and you can see the internal structure of the piece. which is something nicer than just seeing a box and seeing it moving and wondering what's going on. And that's another thing I like about electronics as well, is just that you can actually see what's going on. And I also worked in very clean shades, because I could have added more features to them, just decorate them and sort of hide everything. But with electronics, I find that it's easy to find and it's clean, so I just wanted to work in that idea. And